Here we go. Taylor Jones will be jumping for Oregon State. Shantae Stonewall as Anita Ortega, the official, throws it up, and it's controlled by Taylor Jones. Gets it to Aaliyah Goodman. Beavers going from right to left in front of me here in this first half. Pass inside to Taylor. Taylor puts up a left-handed hook. No good. Rebound Stonewall. Here comes DePaul. Stonewall to Kelly Campbell. Back to Stonewall. Long three-pointer is off the back rim. No good. Goodman with the rebound. Here come the Beavs on the run. 2-on-3 break. Goodman now slows things down. Passes over to Destiny Slocum. She is at the foul line. She steps back for a 17-footer off the rim. No good. Rebound by Deja Church. Here come the Blue Demons. Long three-pointer put up by number 11. Sonia Morris. No good. Stonewall with the rebound. Now a drive inside by Church, and they're going to call Destiny Slocum for a foul, and the crowd here is going, where's the contact?
Oregon State foul.
Not much contact on that one.
Her first,
but it'll be a two-shot foul. The officials, I already mentioned Anita Ortega, Betty Luna, and Tiffany Bird. I don't think any relation to Sue Bird. Trevor goes, I don't know, maybe. Glad to have you with us here tonight along the Beaver Sports Network. Deja Church makes the first. The second one's up and good. 2-0 Blue Demons. Now they put on that full court pressure. Goodman looking for help to get the ball and gets it to Kennedy Brown. Back to Aaliyah. Aaliyah hounded by Lexi Hell, but she gets it to the left-hand corner to Slocum. Slocum had an open shot, decided not to take it inside. It goes to Taylor Jones. She puts it up, no good. Shot was blocked by Stonewall. Fans here at Gill wanted a foul. Church, top of the key, hands off to Campbell. Campbell to Stonewall, 18-footer is good, and it's 4-0 DePaul.
Basket good for number 22, Shantae Stonewall.
We've got a couple of open looks. The Beavers have tried to get it inside, and it has not paid off yet. Slocum in the back court to Goodman, back to Destiny. Destiny now looking for an opening left-hand side. Top of the key to Brown, a three-pointer off, no good. Rebound put back up by Taylor Jones. Great play by the freshman. Freshman to freshman, and it's 4-2. Stonewall, baseline jumper, off, no good. Rebound off of number 20, Kelly Campbell, the senior from Wall, New Jersey. She and Mikayla Pivec were battling for it. Pivec knocked it off of her. So once again, full court pressure. Goodman gets it over the back of the defenders to Slocum. Slocum, 2-on-1 break to a wide open Taylor Jones, and it's tied up 4-4. And Doug Bruno doesn't like how easily the Beavs broke the press on that one and got the easy lay-in. 8:10 to go first quarter, 4-4. Church tries to hit the three-pointer, but she's guarded closely by Brown, and she had to pass it over to Stonewall. She puts up a three-pointer, hits the top of the backboard, misses. Brown with the rebound to Goodman. Goodman in the backcourt, double teamed, floats it over to Brown. Top of the key, right-hand side. Pivec, a three-pointer, off, no good. Rebound Stonewall. For Stonewall, that is her third rebound. Church floats it over to number 10, Lexi Held. Held drives down the left side of the paint, puts it off the glass, and good. Nice little drive.
Number 10, Lexi
by
Held.
She's a sophomore. And it's 6-4 DePaul. Goodman, hounded in the backcourt, floats it over the left-hand side to Slocum. Slocum inside, it goes to Taylor Jones, an easy lay-in off the glass. Great pass by number 24, Destiny Slocum. We've got a 6-6 game here at Gill on this Thursday night. Lexi Church back out on to the left elbow at Stonewall. Her shot's no good off the rim. Goodman with the rebound. She's 1 for 5, Stonewall so far. Slocum goes inside. Right-hand corner, it's Pivec, a three-ball, off, no good. And Stonewall with another rebound. That is her fourth rebound in this game already. Just 3 minutes and 15 seconds in. Held tries to go inside. Shots blocked by Taylor Jones. Another three-pointer, though, put up by number 11, Sonia Morris. And it's 9-6 DePaul. They're quick. Goodman to Slocum. Slocum easily gets it across half court. Guides the traffic, gets it to Pivec. Underneath the Taylor Jones, she puts it up and gets an easy basket. A great pass by Pivec.
From
and folks,
Mikayla Pivec.
Right now, it's 9-8. And Jones has all 8 points for the Beavers. Long three-pointer by Churches, an air ball out of bounds. It'll go to Oregon State. And Taya Corsdale comes in the game for the first time for Taylor Jones along Jazz Simmons. And she'll get a rousing ovation from the crowd. Standing ovation for Taya Corsdale. You got to love it. Goodman inbounds to Taya. Good to see her back on the court, the junior. From Bothell, Washington, wears number 5. Jasmine Simmons on the top of the key, our pregame guest. She goes in, tries to fancy pass inside to Kennedy Brown. And it turned into a jump ball. Kennedy couldn't quite get to it with 5:50 to go. DePaul 9, Oregon State 8. It'll be DePaul ball because the possession arrow was heading their way. Final score, Missouri State 96, Oklahoma 90. So if the Beavers win, they'll host Missouri State on Sunday at 1:30, but they've got a tough assignment right now, down 9-8. Stonewall with the three-pointer, no good. Pivec with the rebound. Here come the Beavs, chance to regain the lead. Pivec drives to the foul line, stops her dribble, floats it back out on top to Goodman. Goodman with Morris on her to Simmons, left-hand corner, it's Pivec. Pivec try to drive baseline, a little 360 move, and they're going to call a foul on number 2. Maya Stovall, who's just come in the game, the 5'7" sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri. 5:20 to go, first quarter. Mikayla comes in. D. Mikayla from Solon, Ohio. Goodman, baseline to our left. Under the basket, gets it to Taya Corsdale. Corsdale hands off to Pivec. Pivec hounded by Stonewall. Looks to get it inside to Brown. Now back out to Goodman, the long 3-ball. It's perfect! Aaliyah Goodman with a perfect 3-ball, and the Beavers lead it 11-9 at the 5:03 mark of the first quarter. Kelly Campbell hands off to number 11, Sonia Morris. Morris at the foul line. Can't get a shot off. Now it's Stonewall. Brown on her, back out to Campbell. Beavs playing some tough defense right now, and the crowd cheering them on here. Stovall, number 2 now, with Simmons on her. Can't get a shot off. 7 on the shot clock. Inside it goes, and the ball is stolen by Aaliyah Goodman. 4:36 to go. Long pass down to Simmons. Simmons drives right baseline, stops her dribble. Back out on top to Kennedy Brown. Brown looking inside, drives. Back out to Simmons, a 3-ball for Jazz. Off the rim, no good. Rebound battle for, and won by Mikayla Pivec. Pivec double team, back out left-hand corner to Goodman. A 3-ball! Aaliyah Goodman hits another one, and it's 14-9, Oregon State. Wow, Aaliyah Goodman, 2 for 2. Stonewall, left-hand corner, a little 15-foot baseline jumper's perfect. Stonewall with 4 points now, and it's 14-11. Beavers feeling it right now. 3:50 to go, first quarter. Goodman, hounded by Campbell, gets rid of it to Pivec. Pivec holds the ball out beyond the three-point line. Now floats it to Brown. The ball was deflected, but they're going to call a foul on, I believe it's on Stonewall. Let's see, number 22. Yes, her first personal foul. And we have a timeout on the floor. What an entertaining start to this game here. And taken away, and here comes DePaul on the turnover, second turnover for the Beavs. Campbell out on top to number 2, that's Morris. Morris gets it to number 11, that is Morris. Morris falls down, and they're going to call a foul on a trip.
Oregon State foul called on number 5, Taya Corsdale, her first,
as Jones,
team
Slocum,
second,
and guess
on
what?
the floor for the
Here
Beavs,
comes
Taylor Jones,
Cat
Destiny
Tudor.
Slocum. And for the first time since January 4th,
the serious knee injury last January, 11 months later, Cat Tudor's in, and the standing ovation for Cat as Dockwell goes in. Her shot's blocked partially by Pivec, and then Campbell gets the rebound. On top now, it's Stovall. Morris with a long three-pointer, no good, and inside, Slocum was hit hard. What are they going to call? A foul on number
DePaul foul called on number
2.
20, Kelly Campbell, her first, team third.
So the Beavers get the basketball. Still up 14-11, 3:03 to go, and it's going to be interesting to see how Cat Tudor how she's feeling. She's got to be going through a lot of emotion, but what a journey to get her back here, and we're so proud of her. As Pivec puts up a long ball, it's off, no good. And with 2:50 to go, the rebound by number 23, DePaul. She puts up a 3-ball, and she hits it. Tied up at 14
number 23,
to 14.
Shantae Stonewall for
so the
3.
Beavs, 2 for 6 from three-point range. As Corsdale tried to find Destiny,
DePaul
it's another
ball.
turnover. So a little rough stretch here for the Beavs after a nice run. 14 to 14.
Checking back into the game for DePaul, number 3, Deja Church.
So Deja Church back in. 2:35 to go first quarter. All knotted up at 14. The winner to face Missouri State in the WNIT finals as Church drives the lane, puts it up and good.
Number 3,
16
Deja
to
Church
14. DePaul back in the lead. Full court pressure continues. Slocum to Pivec, back to Slocum. Gets it across half court, left-hand corner, Kat Tudor. Tudor back on top to Slocum. Kat Tudor. Whereas number 22, the senior from Woodbridge, California, tries to drive down the left side of the lane, gets it back to Pivec. Pivec floats it to Slocum. Slocum, a long 3-ball, off, no good. Rebound Corsdale. Corsdale was fouled, and it was called. Benny Luna was right in front of her, didn't call it. Tiffany Bird, who was behind the play, called
DePaul foul called on number 23,
DePaul.
Her first team fourth.
With the foul. 14 fouls on the Blue Demons, 2 on the Beavers. 2:01 to go first quarter. Beavers down 2, 16 to 14. As Slocum floats it to Corsdale, the ball was deflected, but Taya did get the ball. She hands it back to Slocum. 14 on the shot clock, 1:53 to go first quarter. Corsdale, a 3-ball. It's good from the left corner. Taya Corsdale. And the Beavers regain the lead, 17 to 16 at the 1:42 mark. Her first 3-pointer of the season, her first points of the season. That was huge. Stonewall, top of the key, over to Stovall. To number 20, Kelly Campbell. The bounce pass left-hand corner to Church. Drives baseline on Tudor. Can't get the shot up. Back to Campbell. Now it's Stovall, a long 3, and it's no good. Rebound, Taylor Jones. Jones tied up by Stovall, and she bounces it over to Church. So a turnover, and the ball is missed by Church. Now Taylor gets the rebound. A quick outlet pass to Slocum. Slocum gets it to the left-hand side to Pivec. Pivec back out to Taylor Jones at the left elbow. Top of the key to Slocum. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 58 in the quarter. Destiny at the right elbow. She goes inside, goes through, gets it out on top, and the ball is batted by Jones over to Mikayla. Her layup is too hard, no good. The ball is saved to Kelly Campbell. 40 seconds to go. She puts up a shot and good. A 3-pointer.
20, Kelly Campbell
19 to 17 DePaul. 33 seconds to go in this first quarter. As Pivec was really hit hard. The fans want a foul, no call. Slocum. Will the Beavers work for the last shot? Let's see. Tudor, top of the key, hands off to Pivec. She floats it into Taylor Jones. The easy lay-in. And it's tied 19 to 19.
From Mikayla
Taylor
Pivec.
Jones has 10 points in this first quarter. Long 3-pointer put up, no good by Stovall. With 5.6 seconds to go, whose ball will it be? Looks like
back
it's
on
going
the
to be
floor for DePaul, number 10, Lexi Held.
Maybe
back
not.
on the floor for the Bees, Kennedy Brown, replacing
Kennedy Brown
Taylor Jones.
comes in for Taylor Jones. 19 to 19. We've got a good one tonight at Gill. The winners will go to the preseason WNIT finals. So both teams in the top 20. Both teams wanting it. Bounce pass to Campbell to Mikayla, and they have a travel with 2.9 seconds to go.
Gives the ball back to OSU.
Got a 2.9 second. He's going to bring in Aaliyah Goodman.
Checking back onto the floor for the Beavs, Aaliyah Goodman.
Taya Corsdale.
Replacing Taya Corsdale.
Tudor's in there as well. Not a lot of time. Let's see what they come up with. Long pass to Pivec. Pivec puts it underneath to Kennedy Brown. She puts it up.
Kennedy Brown at the buzzer.
21-19, a great pass to finish the first quarter.
DePaul
Kennedy Brown
19.
all alone underneath, and Doug Bruno, the longtime coach of the DePaul Blue Demons, 34 points, has one of those wry smiles like, how can you guys do that?
Attention fans, it's
Take
a
a break,
final
come back,
from
quarter
Norman,
number 2,
Oklahoma.
just around the corner. Beavers up
Missouri State
21-19 on the
96,
Beavers Sports
Oklahoma
Network.
90.
IMG College.
Missouri State will play the winner of this game. Kelly Campbell, number 20, has no personal fouls.
DePaul. Destiny Slocum
checking
won
into the game for the Beavs.
for Oregon
Janessa
State.
Thrope
Beavers will get the ball to start the second quarter. Janessa Thrope in the game, the senior from Chino Hills, wears number 13, along with Maddie Washington, the senior from Vegas. Goodman now drives down the paint, puts it up, no good, and she wants a foul. She said she was hit. She's not happy with that call. Aaliyah doesn't get ticked off too easily, so you know that she was upset with that
Oregon
one.
State foul called on Kennedy Brown, her first.
So they call an offensive foul on Kennedy Brown. 9:51 to go first half. Here we go. Church with the ball. Drives past Maddie Washington. Shot's no good. Maddie made her change her shot. Nice job by Maddie. Kennedy Brown got the rebound. Here comes Aaliyah. Aaliyah floats it into Maddie Washington. Can't get the shot off. Looks, hands off the throw pay, and she tries to get it out to the left-hand corner to Brown, but the ball's knocked out of bounds.
Checking into the game for DePaul, number 11, Sonia Morris.
Baseline to our left, under the Beaver basket, right in front of the DePaul bench. Let's see, Aaliyah Goodman will inbound it. She's looking, floats it out on top to Kennedy Brown, back to Aaliyah, left-hand corner. Aaliyah. Long pass right-hand side to Thrope. She drives baseline, puts it up, and she's fouled. She'll head to the line, and she's hit in the face, and she is grimacing.
DePaul foul called on number 11,
looks like
Sonia Morris.
She'll be okay, but she got hit on the left side of her face.
Shooting 2 for Oregon State, Janessa Thrope.
Don't forget men's basketball. John Warren with the call. Saturday, 5:30, the pregame coverage. Check your local listings for where that game will be heard. 7,300 feet as Thrope misses the first free throw. Got to have good, strong lungs up there in Laramie. Thrope's second one, no good. Rebound Campbell. And here we go. Beavs up 21-19, 9:15 to go in the first half. Wide open three-pointer put up by Stovall, no good. Kennedy Brown goes high up in the air for the rebound. She hands off to Aaliyah Goodman. For Brown, that's her third rebound. Goodman gets a screen from Maddie Washington. Top of the key, gets rid of it to Thrope. Thrope, one dribble, right-hand corner to Pivec. And they're going to call an offensive foul. And the fans here don't like it. They think that maybe
Mikayla Pivec, her first
Mikayla might have put on a little show there. She has a slight smile on her face. 8:50 to go. Still 21-19. Mikayla, top of the key. Hands off to number 10. That's Lexi Held. Can't get a shot up inside. Back out to Churchill. Three-pointer is short. Rebound Goodman. Cross half court. Goodman floats it inside to Washington. Washington puts up a little fadeaway, and it's good. Maddie Washington with a nice move. The Beavs back up by 4, 23-19. Their largest lead of the game, 5. Stovall drives inside, puts it up over Kennedy Brown. It's good.
Number 11, Sonia
Morris. And it's 23-21. Very athletic. Stovall from St. Louis, Missouri. Brown has the ball inside, gets rid of it to Pivec. Long cross-court pass to Thrope. Thrope inside to a wide-open Kennedy Brown for the lay-in. And it's 25-21. Kennedy Brown with 4 points. DePaul to our right. Church drives down the left side of the paint. She's quick, off the glass and good, and it's 25-23. Church with 6 points now to lead. DePaul as Thrope gets behind the defense, waits for her teammates, hands off to Pivec, left of the paint. She goes in, puts it up, no good, but she was fouled this time by Mikayla. And Mikayla Pivec will go to the foul line for 2 shots. The Beavers 0 for 2 from the foul line.
Her second, team second.
Other basketball games in the Pac-12, UCLA beats Long Beach State 86-51. That was a day game. And right now, Colorado all over Wisconsin, 58-36 in Boulder. Stanford 27-12 over Northern Colorado. Pivec puts up the first foul shot. It's good. Her first point of the night. Her second one's up and perfect.
Back out of the
So
floor.
Mikayla with 2 points. It's 27-23 as Simmons comes in for Thrope. Simmons, Corsdale's back in as well. Pivec, Brown, and Goodman on the floor for Scott Ruick. Stovall, step back, 15-footer, hits the front rim, hits the back rim, and drops in. 27-25 Oregon State. 7:08 to go, second quarter. Goodman inbounds to Corsdale. Corsdale back to Goodman, still deep in the backcourt. She gets double teamed, floats it over to Simmons. Simmons drives underneath, gives it to Kennedy Brown. Brown, ball's knocked out of her hands, no call. And a long pass to Stonewall. Stonewall fakes the shot, puts it up finally. They're going to call an offensive foul on Stonewall, and that's her 3rd foul. And Doug Bruno, not a happy camper.
DePaul foul called on number 22, Shantae Stonewall.
27-25 as she comes out. Stovall comes back in. So on the court is Sonia Morris, Maya Stovall, Lexi Held, Kaylee Campbell, and Church as Corsdale. Top of the key. Looks underneath for Simmons. The pass was a little late, and it was stolen by Sonia Morris. Morris now tries to drive through at the foul line, goes inside, puts it up. No good. Rebound Goodman. Good defense by Kennedy Brown on that play. Goodman now. 6 points for her on 2 threes. Gets it to Pivec, right-hand side beyond the arc. Now Pivec drives to the foul line, still has a dribble going on. No, drives up inside, puts it up, no good. They're going to call what? They're going to call a foul on number 2. The Beavers don't have a number 2. And now there's confusion. Doug Bruno's not happy. Scott Ruick's not happy. Are they calling the foul on number 2, Maya Stovall? So they're going to
foul called on number 0, Mikayla Pivec.
So they're calling an offensive foul on Mikayla Pivec. And Benny Luna came over with a long explanation to Scott Ruick, and Scott's not happy about it, but what are you going to do? For Mikayla, that is her second foul, and she'll come out of the game.
Replacing Mikayla Pivec.
So it's Simmons, Slocum, Goodman, Corsdale, and Brown for Oregon State. And Mikayla Pivec probably will sit for a while. Church, long three-pointer blocked by Kennedy Brown. The ball winds up in the hands of number 10, Lexi Held, after the block, and is tied at 27 after the layup. Slocum tied up, the ball's knocked out of bounds, and it's off of her, so another turnover for Oregon State. That's the 11th turnover for the Beavers in this game. 3 for DePaul, and the Beavers are tied at 27. Here we go. Campbell, right-hand side, top of the key. It goes to number 11, Morris. Morris to Lexi Held, top of the key still, passing around. She hands it off to Church. Church drives inside, goes past the defense. And the shot's blocked from behind by Kennedy Brown. Good block by number 42 to Destiny Slocum, and now to Aaliyah Goodman. Somebody's got to get going offensively for the Beavs. They have not. They've had 4 turnovers in the last 150. Slocum looking for an opening, 15 on the shot clock, 5:15 to go first half. All knotted up at 27. Jazz to Goodman, a three-pointer, top of the key for Aaliyah's perfect! Nothing but net for Aaliyah, her third three, and it's 30-27 Beavers. Aaliyah Goodman. Drive down the lane, put up by number 2, Stovall, no good. Brown rebound, hands off to Goodman. Beavs up 3, looking to increase that right now. Here's Kennedy Brown with a three-pointer. She hits it! Kennedy Brown with another three-pointer. And it's timeout DePaul. They want to talk it over. 4:51 to go. Kennedy Brown, huge three-pointer. And the Beavs, 33. DePaul, 27. We'll take a break and come back on the Beavers Sports Network from Learfield, IMG College.
It's now time to see who our Samaritan Health Services fittest fan is. Tonight we have Peter and Dally, who will be competing in a match of tug of war. Here's how it works. Contestants will start on either end of our rope with the middle at half court. On my go, they will get 30 seconds to try and pull their opponent over the half court line. If there's no winner after 30 seconds, the contestant with the most rope on their side of the floor will win. All right, Peter and Dally, are you ready? On your marks, get set, go!
.47 to go in the first half. Beavs lead 33-27 over the Blue Demons. They go inside to Morris. She puts up a shot, no good. Slocum going up high to get the board. Gets rid of it to Goodman at half court. Goodman, couple of dribbles, out on top, playing the point right now. Now Simmons underneath the Brown. Brown, ball's knocked out of her hands and saved. And then she gets it back. She has an easy lay-in. Kennedy Brown with the Johnny on the spot. Didn't give up on the play. And with 4:15 to go, Beavers with their largest lead of the game, 35-27. Quickly, a layup put up by number 15, who's just in the game. That's Jolene Daninger. She is a 5'7" sophomore from Andover, Minnesota. Right-hand corner, Simmons a three ball. Perfect for Jan Simmons! And the Beavers, they're spreading out the love from long distance. Simmons with her first. 6 3-pointers for the Beavers, up 38-27. Daninger's shot no good. Simmons with the rebound. Gets it to Goodman. Goodman, left-hand side. It's going to be Slocum for a three, and it's perfect! Destiny Slocum! And Doug Bruno says, I want another timeout. The Beavers with a 14-0 run over the last 1 minute and 35 seconds. 14 points in 90 seconds. Can you believe that? Wow, what a show put on by Oregon State. Goodman from long distance, free for three. Corsdale 1 for 1, Slocum 1 for 2, Brown 1 for 2, Simmons 1 for 2. And Oregon State, as Kat Tudor has yet to take a shot. She played 3 minutes in the first quarter. Didn't take a shot, didn't get an assist yet. I think she was just trying to, get out the cobwebs, and you haven't played for 11 months in a game. And that kind of gave her a chance to get comfy. Let's see what transpires. But number 22's back in, Simmons. Taylor Jones back in, Kennedy Brown, and Aaliyah Goodman. So a 14-point lead for the Beavs. But DePaul, explosive. Let's see how they handle their adversity. Church, a long three-pointer put up by D. Bakelja, no good. Slocum gets the rebound, brings it across half court, right-hand side at Simmons. Back out to Destiny. Destiny, backdoor pass to Taylor Jones, up, no good. Tough break for Taylor. And the ball is battled for, and they're going to call a foul on Kennedy Brown. She was going for the ball.
Oregon State foul.
Betty Luna has not been a popular player tonight as Jazz Simmons comes out, and it is Kat Tudor in. She was waiting to come in.
Jasmine Simmons.
Maddie Washington will come in as well.
And Maddie Washington replacing
27
Kennedy
Beavers,
Brown.
3:12 to go
Back onto the floor for DePaul,
first
number 11, Sonia Morris.
An old friend of ours, Lindsay Schnell, will join us at halftime. Many years covered the Beavers. She works for USA Today now. We'll get her take on this Beaver team. Lexi Held over to Church, fakes the three-pointer, goes in, now gets it over to the right-hand side. It's Morris.
Number 11,
she puts up about a 12-footer, and that ends the 14-0 run for Oregon State, 41-29, 2:51 to go. Slocum gets it to Maddie Washington, and we have, an offensive foul on Slocum
on Destiny Slocum,
before the ball was stolen for a possible easy layup by Lexi Held. So a little sloppy play by the Beavs. They have 12 turnovers to 4. As Simmons
back onto the floor for the Beavs, Jasmine Simmons replacing Destiny Slocum,
who now I believe she also has 2 fouls, so Pivec and Slocum both with 2 fouls. Church, a wide open 3-pointers, in and out, no good. And it's Kat Tudor with the rebound, and she's fouled. 14 fouls, and the fans just love the fight of Kat Tudor. Wearing a big knee brace on that left leg.
Mikayla,
but she's used to it. She's been wearing it in practice, and hey, that's the way it's going to be for a while. But love seeing her out there, and the ball that she throws is deflected in the backcourt, but Leah Goodman picks it up. Long pass back to Tudor. Tudor puts up her 3-pointer. Off, no good. Simmons with the rebound. Boy, that's a high arcing 3. Here's another one for Kat Tudor. Off, no good. She gets the rebound, though. And gets that on top to Goodman. She wanted those to go down so bad. But hey, she's a shooter. She'll keep shooting, there's no doubt. Now to Maddie Washington, top of the key. Drives to the right elbow. Goes in, gives it to Taylor Jones. No good, but she's fouled. Nice pass by Maddie Washington. And with 2:04 to go, the Beavs up 41-29. And Jones will head to the foul line. Jones leads the Beavers with 10 points. Goodman with 9. Brown with 9.
Fifth at the line, shooting 2, Taylor
9
Jones.
points for Morris for DePaul. First one by Jones is good. 42-29, 11 points for Taylor. Second one off, no good. But they get the rebound. The Beavers do a long 3-pointer put up by Goodman. Jones with the offensive board. The putback is good. Taylor Jones
the putback.
missed that second foul shot. Goodman got the ball, missed the 3, and then Jones with the offensive board.
Traveling.
Yeah, inadvertently, one of the DePaul players stepped out of bounds. And the Beavs have a 17-2 run. 44-29. Simmons deep in the backcourt, gets it to Goodman, still tied up in the backcourt. Break. The Beavers doing a great job of breaking that backdoor, the backcourt zone press as Goodman now gets rid of the ball to Simmons, top of the key. Simmons hands off to Taylor Jones inside, and the ball's up for grabs. Simmons gets it back, and now it's tied up. We have, I believe, a
jump ball. Possession goes to DePaul.
Jump ball. And DePaul will have it with 1:27 to go. Kind of a weird play. Scott Ruick.
Onto the floor for the Blue Demons, number 2.
He's not happy, and Alnita Ortega's listening to what Scott's saying, but she's, you know, what can she do to go back and change that? Let's see. DePaul brings it up. Church inbounds to Kelly Campbell. Great second quarter for the Beavs, outscoring DePaul 23-10. Campbell hands it back out. The 3-pointer put up by Held, no good. Rebound Tudor, outlet pass to Goodman, and now to Jazz. Jazz back to Aaliyah. Aaliyah drives to the foul line. Stops her dribble, gets rid of it to Tudor.
1 minute.
Tudor hands off to Simmons. Simmons top of the key, drives inside, and the ball's knocked out of her hands. No, they're saying it went off of her. Another bad call, according to Jazz Simmons anyway, and Scott Ruick. 52 seconds to go. Beavs by 15. And DePaul trying to cut into that, and there is a 2-point shot
number 11
by Sonia Morris. Morris with 11 points now. The Beavs are up 13 with 39 seconds to go. Goodman, Church on her as she crosses half court, right at the Beaver logo. Goodman continues to dribble. 18 on the shot clock. Right-hand corner, it's Tudor. Tudor to the right of the paint. It goes to Taylor Jones. Back to Kat. Now at the right elbow, it's Maddie Washington. She gets it into Taylor. A little shot up and in.
Taylor Jones.
She has 15 first half points. The Beavs are up 46-31. DePaul now will work for the last shot. 10 seconds to go. 8 as the fans here stand. As Morris hands it off to Kelly Campbell. Her shot's in and out, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A great first half
DePaul,
by
31.
the Oregon State Beavers. A close first quarter, but in that second quarter, the Beavs knocked down some huge threes. And over the final 5 minutes and 11 seconds of that second quarter, the Beavs outscored DePaul 19-4 in the last 5-11. Pretty darn. Here we go.
Taylor Jones from Destiny Slocum.
Third quarter underway. Beavers get the ball, and Taylor Jones puts it up and good. 48-31.
Church.
Quickly, number 3, Deja Church scores for DePaul, and it's 48-33. Beavs with the ball going from our left to our right here in the third quarter. Goodman, top of the key, gets rid of it to Pivec. Pivec playing with 2 fouls. Long cross-court pass to Brown. Left-hand corner 3 is a little strong. No good. And the rebound by number 20, Kelly Campbell. Here comes DePaul in those blue unis, black numeral, red trim. Church tries to go in on Pivec. Can't get a shot off. Back out to Stonewall. No good. Rebound, and Brown is fouled. So Kennedy Brown fouled. That's team foul number 1 on the Blue Demons here in the third quarter.
DePaul foul called on number 20,
Beavers
Kelly
have done
Campbell.
a great
her
job
first,
for the
team
most
first.
part breaking the press of DePaul, which is constant, which is never ending. Long pass all the way down to Destiny Slocum. Goes up for the easy lay-in.
Destiny Slocum all the way.
Do I pass to Taylor Jones or do I keep it? The smart play was to keep it. She has 5 points, and it's 50-33, Oregon State. Long three-pointer put
number
up
11, Sonia Morris for 3.
by number 11. That is Sonia Morris. She has 14 points, and the Beavers are up 50-36. Slocum gets it to Brown. Top of the key. Now Destiny thinks about a 3. Instead, a little pull-up 14-footer. It's perfect.
Destiny Slocum
with a nice shot. And the Beavs are up 52-36. Stonewall goes around Taylor Jones, puts it up, and the shot's blocked by Taylor Jones. Taylor Jones with long arms, and Stonewall could not get it up over Taylor. Good job by the freshman. Just 17 points, 5 rebounds. Stonewall gets the inbounds pass from Campbell. Back to Campbell. Campbell back to Stonewall. A long three-pointer is off, no good. Rebound tipped, and over the back of Destiny Slocum is number 10, Lexi Held. That's her first foul. 7:53 to go, third quarter. 52-36.
DePaul foul call on number 10, Lexi Held. Her first, team second.
Oregon State with the lead in the backcourt. It's Aaliyah Goodman doing a great job battling. Stops her dribble, gets her to Brown, top of the key, beyond the arc. Now the left-hand side, it's Slocum. Slocum goes inside, gives it to Jones. She puts it up, and she's fouled. She'll head to the line. Doug Bruno with the look of, kind of a pensive look.
DePaul foul called on number 3, Deja Church. Her first, team third at the line,
Not
shooting
happy.
2. Taylor Jones.
7:37 to go in this third quarter, and Taylor Jones, 1 for 2 from the foul line tonight, puts it up and good. Taylor Jones with 5 rebounds. Let's see if they list her blocks. Second one's good as well. 54-36 Oregon State, as Jones has 2 official blocks in this game. Church goes in on Kennedy Brown, and she blocks the shot. She gets the ball. Outlet pass to Slocum. Slocum, top of the key, quickly over to Goodman. Goodman drives inside, can't get a shot off, looks for the open player. It's Brown. Brown loses the ball. Was it knocked out of her hands? Looks like it must have been. 7:15 to go, third quarter. 54-36, Oregon State. This is the largest lead of the game for the Beavs. Inbounds pass to Goodman. Goodman floats it underneath the Jones. She puts it up, no good. Gets it back, puts it up again, no good. Gets it a third time, no good. And Pivec with the rebound this time. Taylor Jones runs down the court, but I'll tell you what, Pivec was there. 6:59, tough break for
Oregon
Taylor
State foul
Jones
called
there.
on Kennedy Brown, her third, team first.
6:59 to go. Foul situation. Chante Stonewall is playing with 3 fouls. Kennedy Brown's playing with 3 fouls. 2 fouls on Slocum, 2 fouls on Pivec. Brown has 9 points, 6 rebounds. Goodman, 9 points, 4 rebounds. rebounds, 4 assists, and we've got some water on the court. One of the technicians, she's about 7 years old, goes out and does a great job wiping it up. Great atmosphere here at Gill tonight. It's Morris to Stonewall. Stonewall, ball's almost stolen by Goodman, and she finally does steal it. Goodman steals it from Stovall. And at half court, Aaliyah looking for an open player. She gets it to Destiny, right-hand side. Destiny drives right baseline, throws it to the left corner to Goodman for a 3. It's rattles in and out, no good. Tough break for Aaliyah. Long pass down to Stovall. She puts it up and good.
Number 11, Sonia Morris.
Sonia Morris, and it's 54-38. Goodman breaks the press quickly to Slocum, 2-on-1 break, gets it to Jones, puts it off the glass, no good, but she's fouled. She'll head to the line. One of them will. The foul's on Morris. That is her second personal, and it will be Taylor Jones.
Number 11,
Sonia
Morris. Her second
kind of
team
tough luck
at the line, shooting
from
2.
right around the
Taylor
basket.
Jones.
But she does get fouled, an opportunity for her to get her 20th point of the night. Corsdale.
Onto the floor for the Bees. Taya Corsdale replacing
Foul.
Kennedy
Simmons.
Brown, and
For
Jasmine Simmons
Slocum.
replacing Destiny Slocum.
Slocum's got 2
Also
fouls.
onto the floor, number 23, Dee
So
Mikayla
it's
for
Goodman,
DePaul.
Pivec, Simmons, Corsdale, and Jones, whose foul shot rolls off no good. She's played 15 minutes in this game. Goodman 21 minutes. Next one up, perfect. 55-38. 6:12 to go in this third quarter. Number 10, Lexi Held goes inside, a little pull-up 8-footer, rolls around and drops through.
Number 10,
And
Lexi
it's
Held.
55-40. And DePaul. Long way to go in this one. About a quarter and a half to go as Goodman breaks the press. Corsdale at half court gets it back to Goodman. Aaliyah gets it to Pivec. Pivec, left-hand corner. It's Simmons. Another 3. Ball's good.
Jasmine
Simmons with her second three-pointer.
with the long
There's
range
6.
2.
They're going to give her 2 points, not 3. So it's 57-40. I thought it was a 3-pointer. Apparently she had her foot on the line. But a good job by Jazz Simmons. She has 5 points. Shots put up no good by Stonewall. She gets the offensive rebound, gets it back to Church. 5:21 to go in this
Number 3,
third
Deja
quarter.
Church.
Shots put in by Church, 57-42. And now Goodman is fouled as she went by Held. Held, that is her second foul. Team
DePaul
foul
foul called on number 10,
and so
Lexi
Aaliyah
Held,
Goodman
her
will
second.
head to the free throw
Team
line.
5th, Beavs in the bonus at the line, shooting 2, Aaliyah Goodman.
First one's up, in and out and in for Aaliyah Goodman on that first one. Next one is good.
Checking into the game for Oregon
42.
State, Patricia Morris, replacing Taylor Jones.
Morris comes in for Taylor Jones.
Also under the floor for DePaul, number 11, Sonia Morris.
59-42 Beavers. Long three-pointer put up by Mikayla. No good. Simmons with the rebound. Passes to Corsdale. Corsdale on top. It goes to Goodman. Goodman to Pivec. Pivec drives down the left side of the paint. Ball's knocked out of her hand. She gets it back. Puts up a little floater. No good. Rebound by number 20, Kelly Campbell. Tough break for Mikayla there. As Morris puts up a little 12-footer.
Number 11,
and
Sonia
knocks it
Morris
down.
with the
Sonia
jumper.
Morris with 18 points for DePaul. It's 59-44. These two teams tied 13-13 here in the third quarter. Goodman to Simmons. Simmons, top of the key, floats it to Pivec. Pivec fakes the 3-ball, and they're going to call a foul on Church. And Mikayla Pivec will head to the line. Mikayla, halftime, 4:11 to go in the third. They need to get some offense. They've one of their last 7. Mikayla drives inside and cuts it to a 13-point lead. She's fouled.
Oregon State foul call on Destiny Slocum.
So now the Blue Demons with a chance to cut it to 12.
Basket is
The 4:06
number
mark.
23, Mikayla.
Beavers 7 of 19 from three-point land. DePaul 4 of 22. But the Beavers with 15 turnovers to 6. And the substitution is going to come in.
On to the floor for Oregon State,
So
Aaliyah Goodman, replacing
Pivec,
Destiny
Aaliyah
Slocum.
Goodman, Jasmine Simmons, Taya Corsdale, and Patricia Morris for Oregon State. Mikayla trying to complete the three-point play, puts it up, and she does. Mikayla with 6 points, and it's 59-47. Goodman bounces it into Corsdale, deep in the backcourt. Back to Goodman. Aaliyah brings it up, still in the backcourt, back over to Corsdale, and Beavers do get it across half court. Corsdale dribbles down the right-hand side, hands off to Pivec. Pivec with 15 left on the shot clock. Fans wanted a foul. Goodman floats it underneath to Morris. Morris puts it up, no good, a little too hard, but Simmons with the offensive board, and the putback is good by Jazz Simmons, 61-47, 3:35 to go. Church quickly gets it up, and the shot's blocked by Morris, picked up by Corsdale, great job by Patricia. Pivec goes in, puts it up, no good, she's fouled. Great job by Patricia Morris with a definitive block.
Foul called on number 20, Kelly Campbell.
She is 6'7".
Beavs in the bonus at the line, shooting
Good
two.
to see her get some playing
Mikayla
time
Pivec.
and making contributions to sophomore from Duarte, California. And Mikayla Pivec, 61-47. Mikayla measures it up, knocks this one down. 3 for 5 from the foul line tonight. Leah Goodman congratulating Patricia Morris on that great defensive play. Pivec, perfect. 63-47, 3:26 to go. And so made a little run, DePaul did, and the Beavs said, well, we'll get it back, and they did. So it's a 16-point lead. Stonewall with the ball at the foul line. Morris on her, back over to, this is Morris. Morris, a little fadeaway, short, no good. Rebound, Corsdale. Taya's 5th rebound. Gets it out to Goodman. Goodman with Church on her. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Goodman over to Pivec. Pivec, left-hand corner to Simmons. Simmons tied up by Kelly Campbell, and now bounces it to Pivec with 13 on the shot clock. Pivec, top of the key, drives down the left side of the paint. The ball's knocked out of her hands by Stonewall. So 6 seconds on the shot clock. The Beavs will get the ball baseline to our right under their basket at the 2:45 mark of the third quarter. Good.
Back onto the floor for DePaul.
Will
Number 10,
inbound
Lexi
for Scott Ruick. Scott's calling a play as Held's back in. Goodman looking, throws over to Corsdale. Corsdale inside to Morris, and ball's knocked out of her hands. Only 2 seconds went off the clock. That was a long 2 seconds. Goodman, once again, baseline, looking, gets it to Pivec. Pivec puts up a little floater and good from the right side. Beauty by Mikayla Pivec. Her first field goal of the game.
Mikayla
65-47. Oregon State up by 18. Campbell, the Stonewall, a 3 ball, no good. Pivec bounces it over to Goodman, who will get credit for that rebound. Goodman's 5th rebound. Goodman between the circles. Floats it over to Corsdale. Corsdale, the ball's knocked away from her, picked up by Stonewall. Stonewall to Campbell to Church. Church goes inside, puts it up, and they're going to call a foul as she barrels her way.
Oregon State foul called on Taya Corsdale.
She'll head to the line for 2 as Tudor and Brown.
Checking into the game for the Bees, Kennedy Brown and Kat Tudor. Replacing Mikayla Pivec and Taya Corsdale.
Nice hand for
At the line,
Pivec
shooting
and for
2
Taya Corsdale. Maddie
DePaul,
Washington.
number 3, Deja Church. Also
Comes
on the
back
floor
in
for the
for
Bees,
Patricia
Maddie
Morris, who
Washington.
did a nice job.
Replacing Patricia Morris.
Patricia Morris didn't score, but she had a big block at a key time when DePaul was starting to try to gather up some momentum. Church, her foul shot's no good. 2:04 to go third quarter. 7 blocks for Oregon State tonight. 2 for DePaul. DePaul has 11 steals, though. The 3 for the Beavers. Second foul shot's good, 65-48. So it's Goodman, Washington, Tudor, Simmons, and Brown on the floor for Scott. Backcourt, the ball's knocked away from Maddie Washington, stolen. Stonewall drives inside, puts it up good, it counts, and she's fouled by Goodman. So all of a sudden, the Blue Demons cut it back to 15 on the turnover.
Oregon State foul called on Aaliyah Goodman. Her first team third.
1:58 to go, third quarter. Goodman's first foul.
At the line,
Brown on the floor with 3.
Shantae Stonewall.
And Stonewall at the line for the first time tonight. She's 3 for 14 from the field, but that was a gorgeous little drive inside. Knocked it off the glass and was fouled, and this foul shot's no good. Simmons goes high up in the air, brings down the rebound. Outlet pass to Goodman. She's hassled in the backcourt. Double team. Long pass to Tudor, who gets it. Tudor stops her dribble. Hands off to Goodman. 17 on the shot clock. 65-50, Oregon State. Goodman to Simmons. Simmons out on top. Left-hand side to Tudor. Cat looking for someone inside. Now to Brown. Brown says, I'll drive inside. Right-hand corner. Simmons a 3-ball. It's good! Jazz Simmons knocks down a big 3. That's the 8th three-pointer for the Beavs, and it's 68-50. Jazz Simmons with 7 points. Air ball put up by, I believe it was Stonewall. The Beavs get it back again, up 18. And Doug Bruno, not a happy coach right now. Tudor has it. Pounded by number 10, that's Lexi Held. Gets it up to Kennedy Brown, who dribbles a couple of times, hands it off to Goodman, right-hand side. Quick pass to Tudor, a long 3-ball by Cat. Air ball, no good. And she looks up to the rafters, and the fans are just happy to see her back on the court. And it'll come. Those shots will drop, as Lindsey Schnell told us at halftime. And the shot's blocked by Kennedy Brown on Held, who gets the ball back, gets to the Stonewall. She goes in, puts it up good. Beautiful shot again down the lane by Stonewall. 68-52. 35 seconds to go. Maddie Washington has the ball right-hand side. 1 dribble, 2. Stops her dribble, gets it to Goodman. 28 seconds to go. And now she's fouled this time by Morris. And it'll be at the line for Aaliyah Goodman. Goodman 2 for 2
Number 11,
tonight.
Sonia Morris with her 3rd foul. Beavs in the bonus, back at the line for 2, Aaliyah Goodman.
Goodman on the season, 5 for 7, 7 for 9. They get 8 for 10. From the foul line, 69-52. 70-52. And Goodman with 13 points now. Jones with 20, Goodman with 13, Simmons with 10. Church gets it to Held right by the right elbow, goes inside, puts it up, and rolls around and drops through it. Are they going to call an offensive foul or nope? It counts, and the foul will be on Maddie Washington. So 70-54 with 9.6 seconds to go, and a chance for Held to get it back to 15, which was the score at halftime. So 46-31 at halftime. Right now 70-54. Foul shot is no good. Rebound Simmons. For Simmons, that's her 6th rebound. Gets it over to Goodman. 4 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Shot put up by Goodman from 40. He's good! 40-footer! Near half court! Aaliyah Goodman knocks it down! Wow!
Jones.
As Destiny Slocum, Kennedy Brown, Taylor Jones, Mikayla Pivec, and Aaliyah Goodman on the floor. Campbell has the ball, gives it to Lexi Held. She tries to drive in, back out to Morris. A long three ball is short, no good. Rebound tip controlled by Campbell. She gets backdoor pass to Stonewall. She puts it up and in.
22, Shante Stonewall.
Full court pressure put on by DePaul, as they have all night long. Beavers get it across half court. Brown underneath to Jones, puts it up and good.
Taylor Jones.
Taylor Jones
from
with 22
Kennedy
points.
Brown.
The Beavers are up 75 to 56. Left-hand corner, Stonewall's left open, and she airballs it right into the arms of Kennedy Brown. She gets her 7th rebound. Left-hand corner, Slocum puts up a three, and she hits
Destiny
a
Slocum.
three-pointer
For
the Beavers
three.
tonight. And it's now 78 to 56. Beavers having a great night shooting. They're 53% from the floor, 9 for 22 from three-point range. Stonewall misses a long shot. Brown with another rebound. That is her 7th. She and Jones both with 7. Slocum inside, right-hand corner. Pivec a three ball. She hits one.
Mikayla Pivec
That one.
for 3.
Now has 6 points, and the Beavers are up. No, she has 9 points. And the Beavers are up 81.
Timeout
to
call
56.
by DePaul.
Geez, we're down 25 now. We'll take a break and come back. Beavs up 81-56. Assists, that's solid. And Jazz Simmons, 10 points, 6 rebounds. DePaul with the basketball. Kelly Campbell out on top. Goes to Morris, a long three ball is good. And it's 81 to 59. In the backcourt, Goodman still being harassed, brings it across half court, gets it to Brown just north of the foul line. Then she goes in, the ball's knocked out of her hands by Stonewall.
Oregon State ball.
Beavers will have it, baseline to our right with 7:51 to go. Jazz Simmons has 11, her career high is 11. She has 10 right now. And she is, of course, she's on the bench now. It's Slocum, Brown,
DePaul foul call on number
Jones,
20, Kelly
Good,
Campbell for the 3rd.
and Pivec. 7:51 to go. Baseline, Beavs get the ball. Slocum, right-hand corner, three ball, off no good. Pivec tips it out to Kennedy Brown. Brown back on top to Slocum. She drives down the right side of the paint. They're going to call a blocking foul on Church. She didn't like the call. 81-59 Oregon State, 22-point lead with 7:43 to go in the game, and Goodman will inbound it. To our right, baseline. The Beavs win, 1 o'clock the pregame Sunday, and we have a battle inside. What's going on in there? And it looks like there's a foul on number 10, Held. Lexi Held
DePaul foul
Mikayla.
call on number 10. Lexi Held her 3rd, team 3rd.
And now Scott Ruick, because they're wiping up the floor, wants to talk to his 5 on the floor. So I think he's talking about spacing or something. but this will be an inbounds play. Let's see what he comes up with. Great crowd on hand here. 4,430 tonight here at Gill Coliseum. And I know on Sunday they would love to see a huge crowd here if the Beavers hold on and beat DePaul. Because here comes Missouri State. This is going to be on national TV on CBS Sports Network. They would love a sellout. Destiny Slocum near half court. Still plenty of time left, though, for a run by DePaul. The ball's inside to Jones. She gets it. She's fouled. It's going to be Church. That will be her 4th foul.
DePaul foul called on number 3.
That's the second member of the DePaul team to have 4 fouls. Slocum and Brown have 3 for Oregon State. And Taylor Jones, 4 for 6 from the foul line tonight. Puts it up and good. So 23 points. 24 points. This will be a career high for her since the exhibition game didn't really count as far as the stats go. Morris, pull up 18-footer, in and out, no good. Rebound, Taylor Jones. That is her 8th rebound in the game. Ball's handed off to Goodman. Goodman across half court, left-hand side Slocum. Slocum goes baseline underneath the Brown. She puts it up, no good. Rebound held. 7:08 to go, 83-59 Oregon State. Church, a long 3-ball is off, no good. Rebound, battle for, picked up by Pivec. Pivec, behind the back dribble, 2-on-1 break. And the ball's knocked away from her, and it's going to be Oregon State basketball. Pivec on the night has 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 9 points. Goodman. Baseline. Floats it in to Destiny back near half court. 6:53 to go. Beavs up with 20 seconds on the shot clock for Oregon State. Destiny dribbling. Behind the back dribble. Step back 3. Perfect for Destiny Slocum. Slocum with 3 3-pointers and 13 points. The Beavs up 86-59. Well, Morris, good player. Can't get a shot off, gets it back out on top to Church. Church to Campbell. Kelly Campbell into Church. She goes past Taylor Jones. Jones, though, forces her to change her shot. Jones gets the rebound. That is her 9th rebound in the game. To Goodman. Goodman, bounce pass inside to Pivec. Pivec goes up. No, she fakes the shot. Right-hand corner at Slocum. 16 on the shot clock. And 6 minutes to go in the game. Slocum goes through underneath left-hand corner. A Goodman 3, off no good. Tipped and controlled by Pivec on the board. She's double teamed and then she's fouled by Held, and she'll head to the line. A chance for 5 players to be in double figures for Oregon State.
Team's 5th. Beavs in the bonus at the line.
So Mikayla,
Pivec.
9 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. I mean, she just racks up stats. She's everywhere on the floor. This one rolls around and misses. One more chance to get to double figures. Not a great shooting night for her. 1 for 4 from 3-point range, 2 for 6 from the floor, and from the foul line she is 4 for 8. 86-59, 5:45 to go. Stonewall says, I'll put up a long 3 and I'll just about miss everything. Offensive board underneath, though, by Morris, who's having a great night for DePaul, 18 points. Now 21 points, pardon me, 21 points. As Thrope comes in, Forsdale comes in, Goodman comes out.
Morris into the game,
and Taylor Jones comes in.
Janessa Thrope and Taya Corzine.
Team up with the Beavers and the Oregon State Fire Marshal for fire safety by testing your smoke alarms and practicing your home fire escape plan. First foul shot's good, 86-60. One more for Morris, who has 22 points to lead DePaul. Perfect, 23 points. Stonewall has 10. Church has 11. Slocum will inbound the ball, try to. They double team Pivec. She gets it to Cordial, hands it back to Slocum. Slocum stops her dribble in the backcourt, but then gets it to Taya Corsdale in the front court. Taya, a couple of dribbles, left-hand side, hands off to Thrope. She gets it back out on top to Pivec. Pivec goes in, ball's knocked out of her hands, but Brown picks it up, back out to Slocum, 14 on the shot clock. 86-61. Destiny stops her dribble at the right elbow, stops, 3 seconds to go. She's got to fade away. The shot's blocked by Stonewall. She held on to it too long, probably, as Mikayla has the easy layup, cherry picking in action, and got behind the Beaver D, 86-63. Half a quarter to go, 5 minutes. As Slocum gets it to Pivec underneath the Brown, she puts it up and good.
Jamie Brown,
gorgeous little play
from Mikayla
to Kennedy. Kennedy now with 11 points, and they're going to call a foul on Thrope.
Oregon State foul called on Janessa.
4:48 remaining, a 25-point lead for Oregon State.
Timeout on the floor.
And we have a timeout on the floor with 4:48 to go.
It's
Come back for
time
the
for
finish.
the Olsen Designs
Leaves up by
Orange and Black
25.
Balls.
Looking to move
You catch
into
the
the
black ball, take
WNIT
it to Olsen
preseason
Designs,
finals
located
right after this
downtown
on the Beaver
Second
Sports
Street.
Network.
Receive your
Clearfield.
prize. Your local jeweler since 1999. Olsen Designs online at olsendesigns.com. At the line, shooting 2 for DePaul, number 11, Sonia Morris.
Corsdale with the ball for the Beavs, 4:34 to go, up 88-65. Thrope goes in, puts it off the glass and good. Nice job by Janessa Thrope, her first basket of the night. And the Beavs reach the 90 mark, 90-65. Morris drives down the left side of the paint, puts it off the glass, and she is fouled. A two-shot foul. Third foul on one of the Beavers. I didn't catch who it was. Her first foul shot is good. Pivec has 2, Corsdale has 2, Goodman has 2. Corsdale must have been the one to get the foul on that, as the second foul shot's no good, and Chea comes up with a rebound. Slocum. Over to Corsdale, the ball's thrown away out of bounds. And with 4:07 to go, 90-66. Campbell to Church, to Morris, back to Church. Church at the about 19 feet away, knocks it down just inside the three-point line, and it's 90-68. Church has 13 points for DePaul. 3:45 to go. A bounce pass from Slocum to Corsdale, right-hand corner. Pivec dribbles back to the foul line, behind the back dribble, puts it up, and she is fouled. She'll head to the line. Now, if Mikayla can knock one of these foul shots down, we'll have 6 players in double figures.
Number 11, Sonia Morris, her fourth. Beavs in the bonus at the line, shooting 2, Mikayla Pivec.
Mikayla. Perfect on the first. She gets the double figures. She has 10 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Next one. Off, no good. 3:33 to go, 91-68 Beavs, as Mikayla just puts it up wildly. Rebound Pivec, her 8th rebound. Mikayla stops her dribble, gets rid of it to Thrope, left-hand corner. Janessa dribbles to the top of the key, continues to dribble, hands off to Slocum. Destiny thinks about a three. Now puts up a little 19-footer. Perfect! A two-pointer.
Destiny
93-68.
The
Beavs.
jumper.
Beavers are shooting the ball tonight. 55%, 33 of 60 from the floor. 2:55 to go. Church. Hands off to Mikayla. Back on top to Kelly Campbell. Kelly can't get a shot up. Good D by Destiny. Now it's Morris along three ball, and she hits for Morris. She has 29 points now. And that's her fourth three-pointer, 93-71. Ball's inbounded by Slocum to Pivec. Back to Slocum to Corsdale. They break that press again. Corsdale hands off to Kennedy Brown. Kennedy triple teamed inside. Drops the ball. Now she's on the floor. Gets rid of it to Thrope. Thrope out on top to Slocum. 2:18 to go. Slocum drives down the right side of the paint. Hands off to a wide open Kennedy Brown with the left hand. Off the glass and good.
Timeout for substitutions for Oregon State. Back on the floor for the Bees, Patricia Morris and Kat Tudor.
.207 to go. Beavs 95, Blue Demons 71. Stonewall goes in, puts it off the glass, and good. It's 95-73, 1:57 to go. Ron Callan, Dave Jordan, Trevor Kramer. We'll have some players to talk to as the Beavs turned it over for the 19th time tonight. And Scott Rook wants to timeout. Kat Tudor back in the game. Destiny Slocum, Janessa Thrope, and Taya Corsdale and Patricia Morris. So the Beavs up 22 with 1:50 to go. Their largest lead was 27. Stonewall to Church. Porras with the rebound. Nice job by Patricia. Beavs up 95-73. Slocum tied up in the backcourt. Gets rid of it to Corsdale, and she is fouled. And Scott's not happy with the officiating.
DePaul foul call number 3, Deja Church.
It looked like Benny Luna was thinking about a tee. He's thinking about it. Anita Ortega, Benny Luna, and Doug Bruno's not a happy guy either.
Bees in the bonus.
Two unhappy coaches.
Destiny Slocum.
34 years at DePaul. That's a run. 1:33 to go, and Slocum will be at the line. Destiny on the night. This is her first time to the foul line. Beavers 15 of 24 from the charity stripe, 12 of 27 from long distance, and 34 of 61. As Slocum with 16 points.
Checking into the game for Oregon State.
Noelle Manning comes in the game. The walk-on freshman, Valley Catholic, and Beaverton with 1:33 to go. Can the Beavs get to the century mark? Wouldn't that be something if Kat Tudor could knock down a three to get to 100? She's on the court. 1:25 to go. Morris, Thrope, Corsdale, Manning, and Tudor. Stonewall puts up a three-pointer, no good. Loris gets the ball back. from Campbell inside to Stonewall. No, back to Campbell. Back to Stonewall. She puts it up, no good. Gets the rebound, puts it up and good. It counts. She's fouled. 1:03 to go. 97-75.
Organizing foul called on Patricia Morris. Her first.
Foul is on Patricia Morris. Foul number 1 on Patricia.
Good. At the line, shooting 1. Shantae Stonewall.
Shantae Stonewall, who has 14 points, but she's 7 for 24 from the field. She's had a kind of rough go, but she did get the 3-point play there. She has 15. Mannon will inbound, looking, gets to Thrope. Ball, if she's fouled, she'll head to the line. So that's the Thrope. Beavers,
DePaul foul called on
Missouri State. It will be on Sunday right here at Gill. The championship game of the WNIT. If you're cruising around Corvallis, Albany, if you're listening online in Portland, Eugene, on the coast, 1:30 p.m. on Sunday. Let's see what kind of crowd we can get for a championship game to win the preseason WNIT. Missouri State, they were down 37-20 to Oklahoma. They came back in dramatic fashion in the second half and beat them 96-90 in Norman. So you know they're good. Thrope knocks down the first free throw. She has 3 points on the night, with 98-76. Janessa, second one's a little short.
1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute to go in this game. Morris drives toward the left baseline, brings it back out to Stonewall. She just pumps up a 3, misses. And it's Corsdale with the rebound, but it's knocked out of her hands by Morris. Back to Held. And now here's number 15. That's Jolene Danager. And we have a foul underneath on one of the Beavs with 43 seconds to go. It's on Morris.
Oregon State foul called on Patricia Morris, her second. Team's 5th. At the line,
98
for DePaul, number 20.
76.
Shantae Stonewall.
Beavers. Madden to Thrope, 98-77. Who's got the ball? It's Tudor. Hands off to Thrope. Thrope drives inside, gives it to Morris. They're going to call an offensive foul on Thrope with 26.3 seconds to go.
On Janessa Thrope, her third.
And they're wiping up some sweat from under the basket. For Thrope, committed her 3rd personal foul. Campbell hands off to Held. Little 15-footer, no good. Rebound Corsdale. Now to Kat Tudor. 14 seconds to go. The people want her to shoot. She's tied up. Over to Mannon. Mannon looks underneath. 6 seconds to go, 5, and she'll just dribble it out. And the Beavs take care of business here. The final score, Oregon State 98,